everybody, and welcome to another Fortress Comics Reviews. This time we've got Nocterra, #1, written by Scott Snyder with art by Tony S. Daniels. This comic will be in your local comic shops this coming Wednesday, March 3rd, as well as on digital retailers, and I'm sure online retailers as well. So let's talk about Nocterra, #1. It's coming from Image Comics, was recently kickstarted, and now is available for all of us to read and purchase and enjoy. The book itself is about in a possible future where the sun is basically darkened out. We're in eternal darkness, eternal night, and that has caused some sort of mutation inside of people and animals to turn them into these weird monsters, and humanity is left in these little clusters all around the world. And they found out that they have to keep constant light to stave away this mutation, disease, whatever it is. We don't really get a huge answer on exactly what it is. We do know that somehow it infects the blood, that you can see it in people's gum lines. Their gums sort of turn black with these little spots. And we get a glimpse of some of these kind of horrific beings, as well as some backstory on a few of humans that have turned because of this. All in all, this book, first of all, we'll start with the art. Tony S. Daniels. It's hard to ever criticize Tony Daniels and any of his work. I think he's one of the best guys out there in our industry doing line work, and this one's no different. The art in this book is just phenomenal. I love the way he draws just people in a very realistic sense, and he also has a great input on design as well. So all the characters, a lot of them have like these LED lights all over them, or these weird combination of things to try to keep light around them, to try to make sure that they're not at any point in darkness. And I thought he did a great job. The crux of this story, written by Scott Snyder, revolves around this woman who drives these tractor trailers and has to transport people, goods, things around in these areas that you normally wouldn't want to tread to. And I thought the story for a first issue, first of all, it's a 48-page first issue, so you're getting bang for your buck there. And the story itself sets up something very cool. We start off on one of the runs, and we get to see when one of the runs goes wrong. We get to see kind of the first days from the main character's perspective and how her life was changed on that day, and then where she ends up years later as an adult. We get to see one of the cities that people live in, and I thought it was cool that Scott took this city that's known for manufacturing light bulbs, and they were having, on the day of this darkening, they had some event that caused them to have a bunch of lights and spotlights and LED lights out, and if it's a light, it was out, and that's how the city survived and became kind of almost a mecca for humanity. I thought that was a really cool idea. The crux of the story happens where, after we get back to this town, we find out that the lead character's brother is sick with this disease, and he has to get constant blood transfusions, try to stave off of it, and she's trying to earn enough money to get them to a new town that's supposed to be able to help them cure this. And of course, something goes wrong. I don't want to spoil the end of it, but something goes wrong, and she has to take on a bigger, more dangerous task to try to pay for this. And that's kind of where we are. There's a big conflict there. We get to see a character at the end of the issue who's definitely going to be our villain. I don't want to get too much into the ending, or at least the last half of the book, because I don't really like to spoil it on these review discussions. All I'll say is I thought the book was well written. I think I love the art. The art is phenomenal. And as far as my scale goes, if you're not familiar, I don't do a 1 through 10 or 5 stars or whatever. I'll do a check it out, buy it, or pass. And I'm going to go buy it on this one. I really enjoyed it, and I think Scott's got another big hit on his hands. Truth be told, I'm a big fan of Scott Snyder's. Some of his DC work you can hit or miss on, but I think all in all, he's a hit. American Vampire is one of my favorite series current of the past 10 years or so, and Witches is really great, and I just think this is another good one. I definitely would recommend you all check it out. So thanks so much for watching. Hit that thumb up button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep getting these videos. Check out the podcast, Fortress Comic News, Bat Friends, and we had another great interview this week. We have great interviews every week, so check those out as well. And let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you looking forward to this book? If it's after the book's release, what do you think? Did you enjoy it as well? And all that. So with that, everybody, we'll see you soon, either with our top 5 new comics videos or Forge Comic News or any other stuff I'm doing. So please check it all out, and hope you all have a great week.